the name of Liazen or regional government. Because what they are trying to do now is because they have seen the light of Biafra shining all over the eastern region. And they are now very desperate, thinking that they can give offices, create all these nonsense offices, copying Biafra government template in order to distort what we're doing. I want to inform them this evening that we have gone too far. We have gone too far that no amount of distraction will derail this movement, will derail the liberation, will derail the declaration of Biafra on the 2nd of December. All these things you see they are doing today is because they have seen Biafra coming. And I told them, I will be the last person that will fight this fight. Our generation to come, we will hand them over the freedom. We can never allow our children to inherit this fight. Never. I have come here to finish it. If you have not seen the handwriting on the wall, it means you are blind. All the things you have done, all the assassination attempt, all the plan, evil plan against the struggle, against the liberation of Biafra, against Simon Ekpa, all of them has failed. Even before you start planning them. If you have not seen the handwriting of the wall on the wall, it means you are a big fool. When we started, you were laughing at me. You called me that thing in Finland. And I was laughing at you, morons. You called me the Wakoda in Finland. I was laughing at you. I don't think today you are still calling me that thing in Finland, right? Because you don't even know that thing in Finland yet. That thing in Finland is still warming up. I will deal with Nigeria. I am on a revenge mission for over 3 million children that died in the hand of Nigeria. I am here to revenge. When I finish with you people, you will see Biafra. You will never ever drink water from the same cup. Because the scars I will leave on you will live forever. I have come here to finish this job, to liberate my people and make sure that Nigeria do not kill them again and brag about it. It has been what is going on for many ages. Ojukwu cried. They say Northern pogrom. Effiong cried. Say if you treat them bad, the children will rise again. Everybody cried, including before we were born. Nigeria is evil. And some of us who actually have been possessed by the spirit of Biafra and the freedom, we hate Nigeria with passion. Everything Nigeria. And my happiness is that even the inventors and the enablers know how much I hate Nigeria. Because you cannot love a terrorist state, a state that kills its own people, a state that kills women, a state that kills children, a state that kills innocent people, a state where security agencies will be killing people for no reason. That is called a terrorist state. That's why Biafra, under my leadership, will do everything, will go to any length to protect those women. If you are a woman in Biafra land, you are lucky at this point. If you happen to find yourself in Biafra territory under this leadership of the Biafra government, you are very, very lucky. You are very, very lucky that you were not among those who were being massacred in the street of Aba in 2017. You are very lucky that you were not part of those who were killed in 2016. You are very lucky that you are not part of those who fell in the street of Nkpo. You are very, very lucky you partake in those people that died in Enugu. And as I'm talking to you, those deaths come with no consequences. But I'm here as a consequences of those killings. Those killings have given birth to Simon Ekpa today, and they can never escape what is coming. I am telling you the fact. So anything Liazen in Nigeria, Biafra territory, coming to represent Tinubu, you are banned. You are persona non grata. All of you, especially the two idiots that was named. We are in the state of war. I don't know whether many of you actually understand that, because they are trying to hide this war. They tell you there is no war. Oh, there is nothing. You want to bring a war. We are already at war. Any place where there is air raid, air bombardment, is it not war? Any place where 30 armored tank can move in one street and then we destroyed about 30 of them, is it not war? Any place where they are bombing and killing, is it not war? Even in Ukraine, people are not dying the way they are dying in Biafra land. And of course, people think that Simon Ekpa is the cause of the security. I've always said it and I will always continue to say it. I am not the cause of the security in Biafra land. The cause of this security is the light that shines in you. The light that makes you to not protest is the light that is bringing insecurity. They want to kill that light. The reason why every Nigeria is hungry, only you Biafra people are not hungry. That particular secret is what they are fighting, and that is what is bringing insecurity. They want to kill it. The light that is shining all over you, where other Nigerians are dying and crying and protesting, and you're not protesting. That is the light that is bringing the insecurity. That light is what they want to kill. The reason why when you talk about Biafra, it's as if you have actually committed all manner of crimes against them, is because they don't want you to be free, so that that light that shines all over you will not germinate to become something that every world power will worship and respect. That is what they are fighting. They are trying to eliminate that particular light, and believe me, many of that light has been eliminated. Do you know how many scientists that have died without notice? Do you know how many scientists that Nigeria terrorist state have killed in Biafra land? I mean scientists without education. I mean natural scientists, scientists that can invent anything, that can invent something and the thing will fly. In Biafra land, the Nigeria government has killed them. That is the light that is bringing insecurity. Do you know that after the Biafra war, they destroyed the university where the Biafra soldiers were manufacturing all the weapons and refining the oil? They destroyed everything because they are trying to destroy that light. But after destroying everything, still, the light is still shining even on those who did not partake in the war, even on those who were not part of the Biafra war, who were not part of those building Ogbuniwe. Today, we are building Ogbuniwe. Our Ogbuniwe is neutralizing Nigeria terrorist state. That is the light they are fighting against. That is the light they are trying everything to eliminate. They don't want this light to shine. But God in heaven have sent many of us to come that the light may shine. And that is why I will do everything nobody else would have done. And the Biafra will come at the end of the day. I am telling you the fact. I told them in the beginning, don't do like me, you go wound. They thought I was joking. That thing, they think that nobody will do. For my people, I will do it. Even do it and put Jara on it. And at the end of the day, Biafra will come. If Nigeria state have not understood that they are in big mess, I don't think they will ever understand that. By now, they know, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. You are in a very deep mess for the fact that God has risen men and women, of which I am part of those, that God have risen from Biafra land to deal with you. The Ishmael, you will smell way in the coming months. I have come here to warn that we don't need any liaison of Tinubu, nor any Nigeria in Biafra territory. In fact, if you set it up, we'll burn it down the next day. I am telling you the fact. If it is nothing else, we are going to burn it down the next day. Try it and see. I have come to say this message to them. They can call this video, send it to them. We don't need any Nigeria liaison in Biafra territory. Biafra is at war with Nigeria, and we are not going to give it even a breathing space to stay in our land for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, except we're not away. So if you are taking this office in the name of coming to represent Nigeria in Biafra territory, we have not signed any alliance with Nigeria. We have not negotiated an alliance, so you don't have no right to come forcefully and set up a liaison office in our land. We have not, we don't have any peace pack at this point. So that particular office is completely banned. And please, Biafrans, be on the watch. Anywhere you see anything liaison office, please do not hesitate to inform us. We will visit that place the next minute. Thank you very much. I will be here to take questions.
Thank you. Thank you. The Obatobie of the Biafran people, the savior, the light of the day. We salute Biafran people. My minister, I salute you there. And all Biafrans that have keyed in, I salute you for staying awake to this moment. As emergency as it is, we are at war and it is not time to sleep. It is time to be on the watch, just like we have our gallant Biafran Defense Forces on the watch 247. So the mic is open to anyone that has pertinent questions to ask the Prime Minister on the topic and also on the awareness and achievement of the BRGIE. So the floor is open. So please reach out to the mic and we give you the mic and you go straight to the point.
Thank you, my senior minister. Greetings to my prime minister. Thank you so much, sir. Biafrans are so blessed to have you in such a time as this, that we desperately needed a savior, and there you are, emerged with so much hope you have given back to Biafrans, and not only the hope of hoping for tomorrow, but the hope of seeing the evidence that salvation is there just around them. Thank you so much, our Prime Minister. And Nigeria have met their match, and this is the end of the story for them. And Biafra, we are happy. So please, not just like my minister has said, raise your hands and then we'll bring you in. Man, Sonny, how do you do it? Are you going to be bringing them in and I'll remove those that speak?
Yeah, you bring them in, I bring them down after they speak.
Okay, my boss, thank you so much, sir. All right, here we are with the first person, please. As you see, this is not the time to talk long story, brethren. Just come in with your question for the Prime Minister. You can see whatever brought the Prime Minister out at this hour of the night. It is something very important. Please make sure your question is very important. No time for frivolities, no time for accolades. Ask your question. If you don't have a question, there's no need to request for the mic. Please request for the mic only when you have a question. I will bring you up. 60 seconds is enough for you to do that. Thank you very much. Biafra is here. Grab the mic and go straight to the point.
Good evening, my Prime Minister, the Obata of Biafrans. My question is, please, when are we expecting the Biafran app?
All right, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back to back update and information as to the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first who will collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as see the hot. You don't share. For the Obodo of Ogun State, we hear say government don't go enter there. The honor Etama, His Royal Highness Chief Job Shagari Ebijego has been allegedly assassinated by unknown gunmen near his palace in the Etama community, the Kina local government area of Kogi State. Osetila. A family source told Arewa Punch that the hired assassins ruined bullets on the monarch while he was taking a stroll within his palace compound around 9 p.m. when the sporadic shooting started. The source pointed out that subjects of the late traditional ruler and his personal guards could not immediately come out to ascertain what was happening as they all scampered to safety until the shooting ceased and assassins fled the scene on their motorcycle to an unknown destination. Our correspondent further gathered that the lifeless body of the traditional ruler was later found by the roadside very close to his palace in the community. Another source told Arewa Punch that even though palace source said they could not readily ascertain the route through which the assassins came from. It was, however, revealed that the late Ono Itama had been embroiled in a series of chieftaincy tussles and land dispute matters with some group of people in the community since his assumption of office. The Itama community, which has been thrown into mourning since the said incident took place, started witnessing another scene of the uprising as astronies have now taken over the community. Aggrieved by the tragic incident, youths in the community woke up on Tuesday morning and started burning houses and destroying the property of those suspected to be behind the brutal murder of the community chief leader. Police personnel were immediately drafted from the Egume Divisional Police, along with some military personnel from Nigerian Army, to stay on guard duty in the community and keep the peace. Still, no fewer than 12 irate youths have been arrested by the combined forces keeping the peace, even as many residents have fled the town. Our correspondent further gathered reports that hitherto bubbling community was totally deserted as at the time of filing this report. A resident of the community who volunteered to speak with our correspondent on condition of anonymity from her hiding place disclosed that many of the residents and visitors took to their heels for fear of arrest or being targeted by the rampaging angry youths. Some neighboring communities like Elube, Achoro, and Egume have suddenly become their refugee camps. It was further reliably gathered that another group of irate youths stormed the Itama community on Tuesday night and looted large quantities of red palm oil, food items, and property worth thousands of naira. The murdered monarch was, until his death, highly respected and revered for his great sense of wisdom and justice, just as he was also said to be unbiased umpire who was dedicated to the well-being of his people. His untimely death has sent shockwaves across the region, with many calling for swift action to bring the perpetrators to justice. Before the late Shagari Ibizego retired and ascended the throne of Ono Itama community, he was a police officer at the Kaduna Police Command in Kaduna State. When contacted, the divisional police officer Egume Perez said the situation was partially calm, adding that he has sent more personnel to the area. So far, 12 people have been arrested in concern with the unrest preparatory to their reconciliation to the Lokoja headquarters of the police command. Asked to speak on the killing of the monarch, Perez said he was not in a position to speak on the deceased murder. All effort to contact the Kogi Police State Command Public Relations Officer S.P.I. Williams Aya failed as he did not pick up his calls. My people, ekenekwala m unu. Igbo mụrụ mze mụọ ọzọ. Nsi nke onye chinya zelo. Maka na ụbọchị taa na ọmakwala anyị mma. Maka na ndị be anyị si na onye fụọ anyị lụta ife me nwa ya nwa anwụ. Si ya bụ ife mekwa nwa ya nwa anwụ mee ya. Wee na-asị na ncha ya adịsịkwa na unu afụgo ka o si na-akpọtụ n'ugwu na ndịda gbanyada wudu everywhere. This one you are hearing now is happening in Kogi State live, where a king there was murdered by his own people. They say before the time the man was a former police officer, and after he came out, he retired from police. He came back to his place and became the king of Itama. And on the process, according to the story, that the man was unbiased in justice. He called white, and he calls red. But what happened was that his people does not like such a thing. If you look at the scenario of the story, you will find out that my people know what chozi homa owa achozi homa or achozi homa. Look at that good man. Because in the world we are living today, evil is now becoming the order of the day. People like evil to prosper. They don't want good to prosper. They like evil to prosper. And on that king was murdered in a cold blood. Meanwhile, in Enugu State, the same thing has occurred. Government killed 4 Nigerian police during fresh attack on Enugu checking point. A community source who spoke to newsmen said the policemen were conducting a stop and search at the checking point when the gunmen opened fire on them. At least 4 personnel of the Nigerian police force have been killed by gunmen who attacked popular Four Corner Junction, Ozala, in Nkan West local government area of Enugu State. A community source who spoke to newsmen said the policemen were conducting a stop and search at a checking point when the gunmen opened fire on them. A video seen on X by Sahara reporters on Tuesday showed the lifeless body of a police officer in uniform on the expressway, while a police patrol vehicle burnt nearby. A user who posted the video wrote, "Policemen just lost their life at Four Corner Junction, Enugu State, the expressway that leads to Imo, Abia State from Enugu. Unknown gunmen attacked the police checking point at Four Corner, Enugu today, being Sunday, and killed policemen at tomorrow. A sit at home in Biafra land. If you know, you know." Another one added, "As of the time of this report, the police public relations officer for Enugu State, DSP Daniel Ndukwe, has not answered calls or corresponded to the message." Meanwhile, my people, this one is happening in Enugu State, Four Corner Junction, where unknown gunmen open fire on police officers that are on stop and search duty. This one is happening live in Enugu State. Obro ka akọle ya akọle no ọ na-eme dia. Asụ ụmụ abụọ gbakpọ cha pịalụ ndị nwa pịala awọ pịalụ mbala. That is what is happening in Enugu State now. Ebeti asịkwa m tinye bụ okwu ọnụ si Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ. Kunkabarụ tinye bụ okwu ọnụ maka na asị na ndị be anyị sịkwa na ma asị na onye fụlụ ọkụkụ ebe ọ na-abọ nsị si chụpịa n'ịmọrọ ma ọgụnwa ya elisi m'ịmọrọ ma ọgụnwa ya atọ ọkpịa ọ sị na ọgwụkwọ nọkọla n'ọnụ. Were asị na nke bụ na insecurity akarịago na be anyị. Ebe niile na-agbazi onye na ba onye na ba. Masị malụkwa na n'ime ife insecurity anyị fụ na ndị investors ebido gbanaba ọsọ ma ndị ya abịa na-invest in our place ma ndị ya sị kapa weta investment na be anyị. Ife ndị a ga-abụsị ife ndị ga na-agbazi ọsọ. Were asị Igbo mụrụ nze mmụọ ọzọ maka na arụgbakwa n'afọ ụgwụkwọ n'omenanị na-asịkwa unu kpalụkwa n'anya tinye ya bụ ife maka na ada ama Ọnịcha gwara obosi maka na ọ metụtakwa imi na ọ metụtala ọnụ o metụta ọnụ na ọ metụtala imi o metụta ọkpa na aka na onwe ya ebebegokwa. Ọ na-asị na ọgwụkwọ kọwara na asị na-ekene m unu ya. If this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever I post my news, you'll be able to collect. And thank you for listening. God bless you.